So hey, Lawn Care Nation, I'm at the Equip 2023 Expo, and look who I ran into, Jake the Lawn Kid. How's it going, Jake?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing awesome. So tell us what's going on in your life. What's new? It's been since 2019 the last time I saw you in person.
Anything and everything.
Yeah.
Right. So we got a big spray business in Northwest Indiana. Well, I call it big. It's pretty small. We're at 70, but you know, you gotta consider those small little wins big when they get you from one level to the next. So we got over 70 spray accounts. 30 of them we're still cutting if they're on a program, and we also are big into YouTube still, and we're in the e-commerce side. We sell fertilizers and weed controls on our website that are universally available to small professionals getting started as well as DIYers.
Well, there you go, guys. You can order your fertilizer straight from Jake the Lawn Kid. He's obviously got a proven track record on knowing what he's doing with this stuff.
That's correct, yeah.
So that's awesome. So do you guys do you ship it nationwide, or how's that work?
Yeah, so we ship it nationwide. We have a couple warehouses that ship it, take care of the fulfillment for us. And yeah, pretty much anybody in the country except for a couple of states, but all those guidelines are on our site.
Okay.
JakeTheLawnKid.net.
There you go. That's awesome. So you're like a busy guy. YouTube, you're still cutting lawns, and you're the spray business, and now selling fertilizers and stuff.
Now I will say this, anybody out there who wants to get into the spray business, I fully encourage you to check with your state, make sure you have all of your licenses, make sure you're legally compliant before you do all that stuff. Once you've done all that, I'm telling you, it could be a pretty good business for you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's right.
Awesome. So thanks for taking the time out. And just one last question for you. When can we expect the Christmas light video?
The Christmas light video is coming out very soon, probably sometime in mid to late November, early December. We're always doing some crazy new things over at
That's awesome. There you go, guys. Jake the Lawn Kid.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, Lawn Care Nation, so we're at the Equip Expo 2023, and we're in the right booth. I'm joined by Aaron Sutter from Lansing Lawn Service. So hey, Aaron, how's it going?
Doing good, Julio.
Awesome. So what do you like about coming to the Expo every year?
Well, obviously I love meeting guys like you. That's the biggest reason I come out here, is to meet, say hello to everyone again. But then it's always seeing the new equipment and stuff. One of the biggest things that stood out to me this year was this new brand that's coming out. They've only been in business for like 11 months, I think. It's their brand name is Yakta.
Oh, okay. I've seen them on social media.
So their mowers just look amazing for only being around for 11 months.
What do you think makes them sort of stand out as like the new kid on the block?
It's the build quality, honestly. The frame build quality. I mean, it's just, it's like they use beams to build these frames. It's pretty sweet.
Awesome.
You can also take the front off with the deck.
Okay.
So you just pull this handle and the front comes off, and you can attach a snowblower to it.
Awesome.
So it's
very cool.
That's what stood out the most to me so far.
All right, awesome. Thanks a lot for joining me.
You bet.
Hey guys, so I'm here with Scott Faulkner from Red Rock Maintenance in Canada, one of my Canadian counterparts. So hey Scott, what draws you to the Expo?
Honestly, the Expo is a lot bigger than the show in Canada, and you get to see so much more equipment. You get to try the equipment out. So I get to try out equipment that I wouldn't normally like to see back home and try it out. So I like doing that. And then also networking with other people too. Just seeing how other people do their business and seeing how it compares to Canada and the US and different times of the season. It's really, it kind of makes my mind blown how everybody just do things differently, and it's nice for me to learn different ways to do things.
Awesome. So have you seen anything, what like stood out to you so far? It's only day 2, but...
Yeah, just day 2. I thought autonomous mower here at Right Mower, Cameron uses it, so I was interested to see that because I watched his videos on that. I was like, you can do that? It's crazy you can have a big mower, like just going around and cutting grass, and you just sit there and just watching it. So that kind of stood out to me here.
Especially when he's doing those videos where he's like eating a sandwich, having lunch, and then he pans the camera and the mower's still mowing some big acreage, right? It's crazy. Awesome. Hey, Lawn Care Nation. So I'm here with Aaron from Aaron's Lawn Care. He's got, we're just talking about him having the best parking spot in the place right out front, showing off his truck wrap. So Aaron, what draws you to the Expo each year?
Is to meet people like Julio, all the other influencers alone, but individuals. I had a guy message me, wanting to meet me. I know him from a couple years past, but he's wanting to make sure we meet up, and say hi. I was like, absolutely, know?
Yeah.
It's the integrating with people that come to this show. It's so important.
Yeah.
It's so encouraging, so strengthening. When you're here, yes, there's a ton of equipment. Yes, anything you want to see, you can see it. But being able to integrate, to talk, to
face to face.
Exactly. It's totally different than on a screen, through a message. It's just completely different.
That's awesome. So it's only day 2, but what has stood out to you so far here?
Well, if you can see, I got a Skag lanyard.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a big Skag guy.
Okay.
So, and I run the V-Rides, I run the stand-ons. Well, they have released a new V-Ride.
Okay.
It's higher cutting height, along with other big things. I was excited to see that yesterday.
Okay, awesome.
That was technically the second place I went, but it was the first place I wanted to go. I stopped by Milwaukee on my way in because I'm a big Milwaukee guy as well. But I wanted to go straight to the Skag to see that V-Ride in person. I've only seen pictures, so I wanted to make sure that I seen it in person. Got a good picture of the dually over there, 72-inch deck. That's been phenomenal so far.
Awesome. I'll have to go check it out. I haven't been there yet, so I'll have it on the... All right, awesome. Thank you. Hey, Lawn Care Nation. I'm here with Phil from Phil's Lawn Care. So, hey, Phil, how's it going?
Oh, doing well. Awesome. Julia, how are you?
I'm doing really good. Thanks for asking. Yeah. So, what draws you to the expo?
For the longest time, I've watched YouTube videos of guys like the big guys like Keith Kalfis and Brian Lawn Maintenance and all those guys. They'd always have Equip Expo videos, and I'd always be interested in them, but I was never really set in stone, all right, I'm going to go this year. Well, last year was my first time going.
Nice.
And this has changed the way I see the lawn care and landscape industry because this is where all the brands are.
Yeah.
And this is where you can see what's coming up for next year. So I went last year, I'm constantly going this year now. I'm definitely going this year now and constantly going in the future.
That's what I said my first year in 2019. I said the only problem with Expo is that I'm going to want to go every year. For me, then the pandemic hit the next year. And then it shut down. So this is my first year back. So it's only day 2. What is something that stood out to you so far?
I'll tell you what stood out was the amount of autonomous and battery and robotic mowers that are out here. I come this year and it's expanded. Every brand is now making battery products and autonomous mowers. But I gotta say, I tried a few of the battery products. I tried some steel battery products, and those are really nice. Steel's got some good new products out there, but I definitely got to say that the autonomous mowers are still standing out to me. There were some really nice remote control mowers. You see any of those with the track systems? That one really stood out to me. I'm there's a good use for that, but anything that can take down tall grass and make it short really stood out for me. So bend tracks, any of those machines.
Yeah, awesome. So you've been making a name for yourself on social media.
I guess you could say that.
So where can people find you if they haven't?
So I'm on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. You can look up Phil's Lawn Care, Phil's Lawn Care Plus, Phil's Lawn Care Shorts. You'll find me.
Awesome. So thanks for taking time to talk to me.
Appreciate it, Julia. It was good.
Have a good day.